How's it going, guys? Rhino here, and I want to bring you my new come support my Patreon video. I had one of these on my old channel, but I didn't really dedicate much time to Patreon. I didn't really focus on it much, and therefore I didn't get much in. I mean, it didn't help me out much. It didn't really do much for my channel or for me. And I want to kind of focus more on that. With all the changes that have been happening on YouTube with demonetization and other forms of censorship and things along those lines that have been happening, there's a lot of worry about how YouTube creators are going to maintain their revenue in worst case scenarios. And so I want to really focus on starting a Patreon and seeing if I can get, some money coming from there, so that way I'll have that revenue from another source in the worst case scenario where all my videos get demonetized, my best videos get demonetized, my whole channel gets demonetized, or my channel gets deleted. And in fact, it actually creates a double purpose, because if you donate on my Patreon or check out my Patreon a lot, what will happen is if my channel were to get deleted and you don't follow my Twitter, you wouldn't know where my new channel would be. You'd be able to find that on Patreon, because I post a video on Patreon saying, oh, this is my new channel, come check it out. And so then it would kind of just be a way to transition from an old channel to a new channel. If that happened and I wasn't able to convey to you guys that, my channel was deleted or that I moved to a new channel. But I want to preface this video by saying that money isn't the reason why I do what I do. I create videos and edit them and upload them and just interact with you guys because I love doing it. It's the best part of my life currently. And I've talked about this before in what YouTube means to me, but I don't care about the money. I wish I didn't have to worry about the money at all. If I never had to worry about paying bills, paying for college, paying for groceries, gas, things like that, your typical expenses, paying for clothes, I wouldn't care about the revenue at all. I wouldn't monetize my videos if I didn't have to worry about the money. Because I do what I do because I love doing it. And that's why I want to do YouTube full time. And when I say I want to do YouTube full time, I don't mean I want to make millions of dollars a year from YouTube. What I mean is that I want to make maybe, I don't know, like $50,000 a year, where I would be making enough to pay all my bills, pay all my expenses, and maybe have a little bit left over for upgrading my equipment or having a vacation here or there, having time to myself as well, which $50,000 a year would enable me to do that. But it wouldn't enable me to buy a Lamborghini or buy a mansion or live in some beautiful apartment. It would just get me by. And so that's what I'm aiming for, is I want to get that amount where I can literally stay at home, work on creating videos, editing videos more, rendering multiple videos at a time, maybe buying another computer so that I can have one record and one edit, so that I can, just constantly be pumping out content so I can create more content and better content. And just being able to focus on something that I love to do, because YouTube, I love doing it. It's the best thing ever. I literally cannot explain how happy it makes me to create these videos and to upload them and see your guys' feedback and stuff. And so I want just to preface this video by saying that I'm not trying to do this because I'm trying to become a millionaire. I'm not trying to buy a Lamborghini. I'm not trying to live in a fucking huge mansion. I'm not trying to get so much money that I can get $100 bills and just like start throwing them all over the place, throwing them out the window, shit like that. I don't care about that. What I care about is being able to focus on doing what I love to do, which is YouTube. If I were to make enough, then I would be able to focus all my time on that, which would make me unbelievably happy. Now, if you donate to my Patreon, I currently don't have any reward system or anything like that, because I don't exactly know what I would be able to do for a reward system. And I want you to know that my Patreon page will constantly be evolving and changing, because there are certain parts that I want to change or edit or just mold to be a better version of what it could be. And so I'm not sure if there will ever be a sincere reward system like some people have. Maybe one day, if I can think of a good one, or if you guys can, in the comments down below, if you can post something that you think would be a good reward system for like a certain level of tiers for donating. But I want to make sure that you guys know that if you donate to my Patreon, which is always in the description of my videos, your money will not go towards my bills. Your money will not go towards my personal items like clothes or food or gas or anything like that, and it won't go towards my college, it won't go towards buying books, it won't go towards any of that. I promise. What your money will go towards is my channel. It will all just feed right back into my channel in some way, shape, or form. The most common, like let's say I were to get $1,000 a month, which is a ton, and I'm not expecting you guys to get up to $1,000 a month or anything like that. I'm just setting an example. Let's say I got $1,000 a month. What I would say is it would be broken down between three things. It would be broken down between games, between channel art and editing, so basically improving the aesthetics of the channel, and projects for the channel. And $1,000 a month would probably be spent, like 50% of that would probably be on games alone, not every single month, but for the first few months, so I can just have a huge plethora of games that I can upload and play, so we have a huge variety of games to bring to you guys. And then probably the other half would be 25% and 25% for the channel art, editing, and projects, because channel art and editing is an important part of the channel. It's important to draw people in, and people be like, oh, that's an attractive channel, I want to check that out. And then once they check out a video, the editing is good enough that they're like, oh, hey, this is actually really good editing, I want to continue watching. And that's how you get retention and good viewership. And then projects are things that really bring things back to the subscribers. The project that I'm working on for my 2,000 subscriber special, I guess, it's a big project, and it's going to hopefully entertain a lot of you guys and hopefully be a good thank you video. But it is one thing that it is important to remember is that I want to bring you guys a lot of projects, but these projects are pretty expensive. I'm spending over $1,000 on this first project alone. And the future projects that I want to bring are of that same caliber or higher. And so I would probably, save up 25% every month, which would be, $250 of that 1,000. And then every 3 months or so, bring you guys another really cool project. And if I were to increase the revenue that I generate from my channel itself, then that would also feed into this project category. So then I'd be able to spend more money from you guys on things like games. And then also, as my channel grows, the money that I get from my channel will go towards more personal things. So things like bills and rent and shit like that, which allows me to focus more on YouTube. If I were to generate enough revenue from YouTube itself to do YouTube full-time, then I would be able to focus on creating more videos, better videos, and then I'd also be able to bring you guys like live streams where you guys can literally live interact with me. And so I just wanted to highlight to let you guys know what, if you donate to my Patreon, which anyone who donates is amazing, but if you donate to my Patreon, it will not go towards me, it will go towards you guys, the people who I want to entertain. And so please know that going in, and I'm not expecting people to donate $1,000 a month. What I'm hoping, and this is just a hope, this is not an expectation. I'm perfectly fine if no one donates. But what I'm hoping for is just if you have some extra money, maybe $1, maybe $5 a month. That's all you need to do, which for you, that's not a lot of money. But for me, if I get a bunch of people donating that amount, then that adds up quickly, and then I can bring you guys this better content. The whole reason why I'm doing this is not to get myself money. I literally do not care about the money. What I care about is bringing you guys the best quality content, the best quality games, and as frequently as I can bring it to you. If you want this to happen, then please go down in the description below. Click on that Patreon link. It's patreon.com/ThezRhino, and go ahead and donate there. I do not do exclusive content on Patreon. Some people do. Oh, if you're a patron on Patreon, then you get access to exclusive videos or something like that. I actually don't even post my videos on Patreon. It's just simply a way to generate that extra revenue to hopefully, pay for something else, pay for a better game or something. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank everyone once again for all your support. We are closing in on, basically at 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing to see. You guys are all fucking amazing, and you're the best fans ever, and you mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and as always, have an amazing day.